these, oh my gosh. I'm gonna wait now. Okay, I gotta wait. I gotta wait until some of the fam come up in here. They playing games. Goodness gracious. Oh man, these people are satanic and demonic. Demonic they are. Family, I'm your brother, Mr. Real Talk. Okay. Look, we just got finished going live, right? I just ended the live like 20 seconds ago. These demons. Hey, y'all, this how y'all know it's going down. I just ended the live. I was forced to end the live 20 seconds ago. They killed my camera. When I say it wouldn't do nothing on my end, it didn't do nothing on my end. I'm hitting all kind of buttons, doing everything known to man. I'm hitting every button, twisting and contorting my device. I'm trying to do whatever it takes. They like, nope, we killing this stream right here. And real talk, because see, they got this smart stuff with this online stuff, and YouTube is online. So you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna send the AI bots. They already been shadow banning my channel for years, right? And now this video that I just had to end, the live stream that I just had to end, because they know what we're talking about is serious. It's not a hoax. It's not a Photoshop. It's not any of this stuff that people are gonna try to pass it off as. We got otherworldly beings that are already in this atmosphere. They're on this earth. Y'all, we get ready to see what these people got to say. You see, when I say something, it don't mean nothing. I'm a so-called black man. Nobody cares what a so-called black person has to say about anything. We don't know nothing. We just niggas. Allegedly. Man, oh man, that's crazy though. We got Ash in the house. Ash says hi. What's going on, Ash? Good to see you. Good to see you. And see, y'all see how they play these games though? Do y'all see how they play these games? Ash says, oh my gosh, I have to tell you something. Okay. Let it on me. And I was waiting for you to email me too the other day, Ash. You didn't ever email me. And once again, I will be, once this live stream ends, I will post my email in the video description as well as the comment section. Also, I will leave a link to my Cash App in the description section and the comment section as well, in case the Most High puts it on somebody's heart out there to donate to the channel. There's a place where you can do. Ash says, I know I wanted to email you, but I didn't want to bother you. Hey, Ash, I'm letting you know right now, you're not bothering me, okay? Believe it or not, this is my job. This is my real job, believe it or not, Ash. So no, you're not bothering me. Ash says, thank you. No problem. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And everybody that's in here right now, if you haven't hit the like button already, would you kindly hit that like button? It's a damn shame we got to wait a couple of minutes because I was forced to end the live stream. You know why? Because YouTube knows I'm not making this up. There are thousands. There are thousands of so-called UFOs off of the coast of America. And when they say that, they're really lying, because they're not just off the coast of America. They're also in the middle of America, Northern America, Eastern America, West Coast. A year and a couple of months ago, I saw, I don't know what, hundreds of so-called, you call these things UFOs, call them orbs, call them whatever you want. And I wasn't the only one to see him either. There were multiple people that seen this thing. Multiple people. It was a sight to see. That's all I'll say. It's the difference between hearing about things like that and seeing something like that. Last August, Negro Mountain. First time actually pulling up to Negro Mountain and stopping, getting out in Shangri-La-Di-Da. I saw at least 100, I'm going to say. Maybe more. I know it had to be at least 100 UFOs or orbs out there. Never saw nothing like that in my life. And ever since that day, since not this August that passed, but last August, ever since that day, I've periodically been seeing orbs. I've seen them multiple times since then. Like that was the coming out party. So I'm not trying to get nobody to believe what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what happened, what I actually saw with my eyes. So-called UFOs, they do exist. Okay, we're going to read some of these comments, and then we're going to get into this video, y'all, before YouTube start playing games again. King David says, got to keep eye on YouTube, especially if you y'all only. They be doing bogus things and bogus lies, grabbing things out thin air to strike, like Christian and Christian lights, getting thin air for idols. You right, King David. King David, you ain't lying. Ash says, brother, on November the 4th, in the middle, I'm guessing you just said middle of the night. In the middle, just the other night, I woke up and I saw with my own eyes a green being sitting on a small spaceship the size of a small bicycle, and it was staring at me for real, middle of the night. What? What in the world? What in the world? Hey, y'all, I'm going to read this again. See, this is serious. And look, I don't know how long I got on this video because I was just forced to end the last YouTube live stream because YouTube killed my camera. I guess they didn't like what they didn't like where we was going with this stream. First of all, we talking about what's going on. Right now, as we on this live stream, there are thousands of UFOs, okay, on the so-called coast of America. And that's putting it lightly, putting it gently. That's actually a lie because they're everywhere. They're not just on the coast of America. Like I said, and yeah, I get very, very passionate when I talk about anything that has anything to do with anything that's a part of our genre. When I say our genre, if you are Old Testament only person, our genre is all things because the Most High gave us all wisdom and knowledge. Even though a lot of it was barred, we got barred from and blocked from for a long time. But now we in the end times. Knowledge is increasing in the books, in the book world, in the physical world, in the spiritual world, in the awareness, in the consciousness. Some people sling that word consciousness around like a rag doll, and they really don't even know what they might know what it is, but might not understand just how deep it goes. Consciousness is bottomless. There is no end to it. When we become aware of things, it's not the beginning of it. We're just becoming aware. Why? Because our consciousness is raising up. That is a part of knowledge increasing. Knowledge of consciousness. And we've barely begun to scratch the surface. But I tell you, understand this, bro. When enough people, I don't know what the exact number is, but when enough people start becoming, when enough people consciousness raised to a certain level, it forces reality to go to the next level, whatever that might be. whether that is common sightings of so-called UFOs, whether people start to see so-called angels all of a sudden, okay? It will be because we have arrived at that point where certain things have to happen. Because I remember I've been telling you, your thoughts have power. Your thoughts are a part of consciousness. Consciousness is literally everything. I'm not gonna go down that road right now. The only reason why I'm talking about it is because everybody alive right now, I think we all can agree that in 2025, the consciousness of the people of planet Earth has been raised to a degree where people are, not everybody, but enough people who have powerful consciousness have become aware and have already accepted the fact that there are other beings, intelligent beings, on this earth already, in this atmosphere, on this earth, in your neighborhood, at your workplace, at your school. Everything is not what it seems. And then every now and again, you see something with your eyes that you never seen before. And then I'm about to stop running my big black mouth and we about to watch these couple of clips. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. And you're gonna see why YouTube forced me to end this last live stream we was just doing. Number one, because we're talking about mainstream media should be covering this round the clock, but they're not because they're afraid, okay? And they're trying to spin the narrative, of course. They're going to say, oh, it's Russia or it's China or it's this or it's that. They could not bring themselves to understand that there are other things on this earth that, if they wanted to, could look at you like food. And there also are some things on this earth that look at you like food. And they're not animals, lions, tigers, and bears. I say it all the time. This earth ain't nothing like what they told us, y'all. Ash says, I'm sorry, it was an alien or a demon. Hey, Sister Ash, let me read these comments. Joshua Levi says, at Mr. Real Talk, all praises to the Most High alone. That's right, Brother Joshua. Good to have you back here. Ash says, it's 100% true, and I'm from Utah. This happened in Utah. Very interesting. King David says, they say tell. They exactly, King David. Never trust these devils. And when I say these devils, I'm talking about Psalms 83. And also, even many of our own people. Until our people make the switch, it's not that I don't love them. It's not that y'all don't love them. But they will be a devil, even if they're so-called black. Joshua the Levi says, YouTube is hating again. Oh boy, here they go. Y'all, please hit the like button if you out there right now. Let me see. I'm thankful they actually let me be able to switch my screen back. But YouTube is doing all kind of stuff behind the scene. Y'all, if they wasn't blocking this channel, it probably would be like 100 people in here watching right now. But YouTube, they doing the bull jive. And why is that? Because there are thousands of UFOs. Thousands of UFOs at the U.S. Coastline. And that's a lie for real, because they're not just at the coastline. When I was in Pennsylvania in Negro Mountain, that wasn't the coastline. And I saw at least 100 UFOs or orbs or whatever. Anyway, enough of me running my big black mouth. I want y'all to listen to what this guy said and listen to the footage. Watch the footage. Fair use, fair use.
Abundance and gratitude to all. As I stated to you before, you can believe what you want, but it's a different from believing and knowing. And how you know the truth is you study anatomy. You study the physiology, the phenotype. That's how you start to learn the truth. Everything else outside of that is only going to give you a bunch of lies. It's only going to fill your head up with a bunch of confusion. But if you was to study anatomy, then you would come up with all the truth that you need, because there is no way scientifically that the pink skin race can prove how they came into existence, other than some made up being that no one has ever seen. God, Allah, Yeshua, Muhammad, Yahweh.
Hey, now hold up. Now, look, now I gotta give what they say. What's the name of it? When you call it when you give out, I can't think of the word. Disclaimer. I gotta give a disclaimer. I don't agree with the stuff that this guy's saying right here. I'm not knocking this brother or nothing. I'm just saying, hey, if somebody wants to be anti so-called God or not believe in God, hey, that's his choice. He got a right to do whatever he wants to do. I'm just showing you this clip right here because I want you to see what they caught on camera. Okay? Now look, what they caught on camera, I told y'all when I went to Negro Mountain, not this August that just passed, but the one before, family, I kid you not, I'm not lying. I saw at least 100 orbs. At least 100, maybe more. This went on for quite some time. I was in a state of total mesmerization. Could not believe what I was seeing. There are other people who saw it too, not just one, not just two. There were multiple people who saw it. Some of those people are on this channel. Okay? You don't have to, but hey, if you want to corroborate what I'm saying, because there are people out there who would see me or hear me saying this stuff. Man, what you talking about? You saw a whole lot of orbs. You saw 100 orbs in Mount Negro Mountain. I'm not making this up. Okay? I'm not making this up. And like I said, there's more than one, more than two witnesses to this. Some of these people are on this channel, but they might not want to say nothing. And if not, cool, I get it. But if you want to say something, please don't be bashful. Speak up about this and let people know you was at Negro Mountain that day and you can corroborate what I'm saying ain't no jive. Those so-called UFOs or orbs, they put on a show for everybody on Negro Mountain that night. It was insane. It was like something right out of the movies. I would not have believed it had I not seen it myself. And ever since that day, I've periodically seen those things. King David says, I remember a y'all only uploaded a video. He had 300 views. Buku, like same video, all of a sudden 69 views, 4 likes. They even took away his views to get it out of the algorithm. Yeah, YouTube definitely do that. They will definitely subtract your views. I've seen them do that to other people's videos. I've seen them do that to my videos. I'm like, Dad, 1 minute I got 30 views, and then like an hour later I got like 20 views. I'm like, y'all literally just like, how do you like lose views? Like, that's YouTube doing the bullshit. We about to watch this video though, y'all, before they do the bullshit again and cut us all the way out. We got Brother Chief. Chief says, hallelujah. Shalom, King. Hallelujah. Shalom to you, King, brother. Good to see you, Chief, as always. Hope all is well with you, bro. King David says, I believe it was Yahweh portion video, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, because anybody to be eligible for this kind of stuff, all you got to do is be Old Testament only. And if you are somebody who makes Old Testament only videos, that means you are eligible for all of the bullshit. Yes, you are. Chief Angie Lohi says, Shalom, chat. Hallelujah. That's right. Shalom to all the chat worldwide, whether you on the live or the playback. Joshua the Levite says, hey, Chief. Shalom. That's right. Now, I told y'all, I don't agree with everything this guy says. I'm not here to listen to his spiel about God or Buddha, Allah, none of that crap. We're here for one reason on this video clip, to watch what they saw on camera. Y'all not going to believe it. Well, some of you will believe this. I'm telling you, this looks like This basically looks like the things that I saw in the sky, but they didn't come down to the ground. They stayed up in the sky. These look like the same things that we saw. Joshua Levi says, at Mr. Real Talk, you got to watch out for the YouTube police. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Joshua the Levite. This shit is serious, y'all. Tessayan says, peace in Baruchian's family in Abiya's name only. Hallelujah. Hell yeah. And see, that shows you how scared they are. Because that video title scares the hell out of them. Thousands of UFOs on U.S. coastline. And see, they're trying to water it down. If they're admitting to thousands of UFOs being on the coastline, that's because they're not just on the coastline. And that's because it's way more. Like I said, when I went to Negro Mountain, that ain't no damn coastline. I saw at least 100 orbs. But like I said, enough of me running my big black mouth. We about to watch this video. I'm just giving that long disclaimer. I'm giving that long disclaimer, right? Because this, I don't know what all the wild, crazy stuff that this guy's going to be saying. I don't agree with this shit. We're only here for the highlights of this, whatever you want to call this thing. Hit the like button if you haven't already.
And so the Most High, and etc. However, as I told y'all before, going into next year, it's going to be crazy on what cameras are picking up. Cameras have a built-in infrared lens. They are going to be picking up all types of moving objects in the air and on the ground, especially in these rural areas. And I want to live like the people that have animal DNA, so they believe everything that they say. They are the ones that's going to be in such fucking disbelief of reality that it's going to shock them when they no longer can be in disbelief. When the world, whatever they're using, whatever Stockholm syndrome that they're using, whatever coping mechanisms that they're using, whatever vices that they're using to keep them in that Stockholm syndrome state, it's all crumbling down, and it's crumbling down faster and faster with each rising sun. After this winter solstice going into next year on this Gregorian calendar, we are going to see as a whole what the future is truly going to look like for those that can't see. I already told you what's happening. The domino effect has already started to fall. It's already started to happen. These orbs are you, my brothers and sisters, without your physical body. These orbs are you. I've been saying this over and over. And right now, they are moving and they are observing. They are shutting down these underground facilities.
Hey, y'all, shit is real out here. I got to read these comments, y'all, because look, first of all, you heard what he said. That's what this guy said, not me. I told everybody, like I said, not this August that just passed, but the one before that, I saw at least 100 of these orbs, right? And then later on, that's when all these things broke out with UFOs, orbs, and drones. And then it so-called went away for a while. Well, guess what? This shit that's going on now, it ain't no going back in the bag, y'all. There are thousands of these things at the U.S. coast, and not just the coast, right? And now I felt like it after that event I saw in Negro Mountain. That was the Most High God giving me and a few others that are on this channel. He gave us a sneak preview of what was going to become the norm. Because ever since we got back from Negro Mountain, seeing all those damn UFOs or orbs, call them what you want, ever since that, there's been this orb UFO phenomenon. I cannot make this up, y'all. I'm not making this up. I would not come on here and tell y'all I saw all these things if I didn't. I wouldn't do that. Okay? This is so serious, y'all. And it's getting to the point now where they can't hide it. They cannot hide it. Y'all, it's so much shit out there. And you know why? Like I was saying about consciousness. Enough people with powerful consciousness, okay? Consciousness has risen to enough level. Your thoughts has risen to that level. Okay, we're ready to accept. Not ready to. People have accepted. Not everybody, but enough of the powerful people. have accepted the fact that these things are out there. See, reality is your thoughts. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going deep into that right now, but I'm gonna make more videos about this kind of stuff. The people of the earth, they're ready for the next level now, and here it is. And we got a sneak preview of that. It sends chills down my spine every time I think about it. What I saw that night at Negro Mountain, I'm telling you, I would have never have said that something like that was possible unless I saw it with my own eyes. Let me read these comments, y'all, then I'm gonna shut the hell up so y'all can see this. Joshua Levi says, at Tessa, y'all, peace and Baruchins to you as well, sister. Ash says, I stood outside at night and looked in the sky. The UFOs are here. And when your live ended, a movie popped up called They Live. Hey, Ash, if you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend it. You are going to love that movie, Ash. Everybody on here, if you have not seen the movie They Live, I highly recommend it. You're going to love it. And it goes along, right along with this kind of stuff. Okay? It's one big rabbit hole of truth, y'all. The world can't handle the truth. King David says, don't care what people say. It's things we can't see. Been time I know something was walking on my bed and it's just me. And times I felt something behind me watching hard, but nothing there but is alone. Hell yeah, King David. Hell yeah. Numerous times. Ash says, oh geez, the drones always watch me, especially at night. You see this? And some people out there say that these so-called UFOs and orbs can shapeshift from orbs into drones, into planes. Like, I mean, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. And look, who am I to say what they can or what they can't do? So that's not a human being. They're not bound to the things that you and I are bound to. These things are something else. King David says, put chills all down my back. Hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know ain't nobody there but you. You are wherever you at. You're there by yourself. Ain't nobody there but you. But all of a sudden, you suddenly become aware of something behind you or in front of you. Either way, you suddenly become aware of something staring at you, even though you're all alone. You're in the house alone. You're in the apartment alone. You're in the room alone. You're in the basement alone. And all of a sudden, you become highly aware of somebody staring at you. But it's only you there. Yeah. Explain that one. Explain that one. We know what it is. It's the spirit realm. And the spirit realm is oh so real. Okay, and then let me get on. Let me stop running my big black mother-loving mouth.
Facilities, they are pushing the entity.
Listen, all right? Hit the like button if you haven't already, and listen up. Disclaimer again, I don't really know who this guy is. He says some stuff that's true, but a lot of stuff he says I don't agree with. Nor do I have to, nor do you. We're here for, you get ready to see what we're here for. You'll get the gist of it. Watch.
And right now, they are moving and they are observing. They are shutting down these underground facilities. They are pushing the entity that's been lurking in the shadow for quite some time, who created a complex cell to do its bidding for them. They are pushing them to the surface. They are forcing them to reveal themselves. And there's nothing that they can do to stop what's happening other than to get the organic species on this planet to continue to embarrass themselves, continue to play sports that is detrimental to their physical and psychological soul, continue to stay into an economic system that is detriment to their psychological state of existence and their soul, continue to go to a medical system that is destroying them internally to externally, continue to prescribe to an education system that is blocking them from growth and creativity and keeping them in a slave mentality. This is what they want, to embarrass you, continue to go against your biological composition. I'm a man, but I'm a gay man. I'm a woman, but I need to be with women, a lesbian style, not raise a family, not build a unit, but literally be with a woman and not be with a man. Continue to have fruitile sex and get pregnant and then have abortions. We're the leading murderers amongst our species. You're absolutely right. Black on black crime. You're absolutely right. Continue to do that. And I'm gonna play this video for you. You do whatever you want with it. I know it's true. The individual that's playing the video know that it's true. It's authentic. And keep on thinking it's a game. Your gun gonna work. Your nuclear weapon gonna work. Your missiles gonna work. Your tank gonna work. Your praying to your God is gonna work. Crying is gonna work. Begging for forgiveness is gonna work. None of it's gonna work. None of it. None of it. None of it.
This video is going viral right now from California because it's real and you can run it through every deep fake, fact check, scan it, AI scan. It's 100% genuine. A freaking orb flying around in this back alley road in California. Now, I will tell you a shocking story that happened to me. Me and my dear soul connection twin flame were laying there. It's the middle of the night. We should be asleep, but for some reason I wasn't quite asleep. Middle of the night. All we hear is zoom. It sounded like a freaking
Look at that. Look at that coming in. Look.
And lights flew in the.
Look, did y'all see that? It's coming from the upper left-hand side. Watch that orb in that corner. It starts off up in the sky, then it comes down, zooming through the street. Look at this.
I will tell you a shocking story that happened to me. Me and my dear soul connection twin flame.
Hey, family. I gotta take that back. Did y'all see that? Hey, family. Hit the like button if you haven't hit that like button already. Subscribe to this channel right now if you're not subscribed. Hey, family, those orbs look like the kind of orbs that I saw up in Negro Mountain. The only thing is these things stayed up in the sky. Of course, they didn't come down to the ground. And if they would have came down to the ground, shit, we would have been terrified. All right? I'm telling you, I saw hundreds of these things. Not hundreds. I saw at least 100 of these things. They put on a show on Negro Mountain, okay? And I'm telling you, this thing looks just like the things that we saw. The things that I've been seeing since I got back from Negro Mountain. These are the things. They look just like them, but I never saw these things come down. These things are coming down. That's what it looks like. Y'all saw it came from the upper left-hand corner. It was in the sky, then it came down and whizzed right by. Look at this again, y'all.
Because it's real and you can run it.
We're going to look at this again. And see, here, look, here's the danger with AI. Everything now is going to be like the boy who cried wolf. Even when shit is actually real. Niggas are going to say, oh, man, that's fake. That's AI. Even, guess what? If the Giants showed up today, start kicking people's roofs in, reaching in, eating people, you know what niggas will say? Even though you got footage. Man, that's AI, man. Could it be that's another thing that AI is setting us up for? With all this craziness, that when stuff actually really get caught on camera, you just gonna dust it off. Oh, that's Photoshop. That's fake. That's fake. I'm telling you, what I saw at Negro Mountain, that wasn't fake. And this thing that we just saw zooming down this street, that thing that you just saw coming from the upper left-hand corner, I kid you not, that looks like the things that I saw. At least 100 of them in Negro Mountain. Look at it again, y'all.
Our species. You're absolutely right. Black on black crime. You're absolutely right. Continue to do that. And I'm gonna play this video for you. You do whatever you want with it. I know it's true. The individual that's playing the video know that it's true. It's authentic. And keep on thinking it's a game. Your gun gonna work. Your nuclear weapon gonna work. Your missiles gonna work. Your tank gonna work. Your praying to your God is gonna work. Crying is gonna work. Begging for forgiveness is gonna work. None of it's gonna work. None of it. None of it. None of it.
This video is going viral right now from California because it's real and you can run it through every deep fake, fact check, scan it, AI scan. It's 100% genuine. A freaking orb.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So for anybody out there, oh man, this is fake, this AI. Nope. Go and run it through all the scanners out here. They got the AI shit to do it. Take the video if you think it's fake, because niggas done already did it. That's why they can't disprove it. This is real right here. See, many people out there, you getting ready to get a shocking reality about the world that you live in. See, once you understand that this shit ain't fake and that this actually real, then you're gonna have an aha moment. And that's when you're gonna realize that everything you thought was fake was actually real the whole time. I'm a, I'm amazed. I'm as amazed by these things as I was the very first night I saw him in Negro Mountain. I guess because when I saw him in Negro Mountain, it wasn't just one; it was like 100 of them, and they were doing all kind of crazy maneuvers in the sky, moving nice and slow, taking their time, making sure we know. I can't make this up, y'all. Watch this though.
Begging for forgiveness is going to work. None of it's going to work. None of it. None of it. None of it.
This video is going viral right now from California because it's real and you can run it through every deepfake, fact check, scan it, AI scan.
Now
It's
see
100%
that?
genuine. A freaking orb flying around in this back alley road in California. Now, I will tell you a shocking story that happened to me. Me
Look at
and
that
my
joke.
dear soul connection.
Hey yo, look at that joke coming in from the top left hand
From
corner.
California because it's real.
Look.
And you can run it through every deepfake,
Look at that
fact
joke.
check, scan it, AI scan. It's 100% genuine. A freaking orb flying around in this back alley road in California. Now, I will tell you a shocking story that happened to me. Me and my dear soul connection, twin flame, were laying there. It's the middle of the night. We should be asleep, but for some reason I wasn't quite asleep. Middle of the night. All we hear is zoom. It sounded like a freaking UFO outside. And lights flew in the
This nigga said it sounded like a UFO. How does one know what a UFO sounds like? See, that's that shit right there. Even though you ain't never heard no damn UFO before, I'm pretty sure if one came zooming past your window, all of a sudden you gonna be like, damn, that sound like a UFO. Yeah, that's the consciousness right there. Some things you're just not able to physically prove because only a small part of reality is actually physical, believe it or not. I know it sounds ridiculous and crazy, but it's actually true. I cannot get over this. Look at this.
California. Now, I will tell you a fact check, scan it, AI scan. It's 100% genuine. A freaking orb flying around in this back alley road in California. Now, I will tell you a shocking
Look at
story
this
that happened
jump.
to me. Me and my dear soul connection, twin flame, were laying there. It's the middle of the night. We should be asleep, but for some reason I wasn't quite asleep. Middle of the night. All we hear is zoom. It sounded like a freaking UFO outside. And lights flew in the from the window. Like you can imagine me sleeping like in there. And I heard this strangest metallic sound that sounded like a freaking UFO. I know, how does a UFO have a sound? You know, but I'm just saying. It was
Wow, I didn't even know he was gonna say that. I did not know he was gonna say that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
a shocking, it was a UFO experience without seeing it, but we heard it in the
Hey,
strangest metallic sound that sounded like a freaking UFO. I know, how does a UFO have a sound? You know, but I'm just saying, it was a shocking, it was a UFO experience without seeing it, but we heard it, and then I was like, did you hear that? In the middle of the night, you think no one would be awake. She goes, yeah, what the heck was that? It probably was this freaking thing, some orb flying around. Here it is in slow motion. An orb buzzing around the street. Again, run this video through AI, scan it for AI. Now, I will say though, a lot of videos are going to come out in the coming years that will be real, of crazy creatures, situations.
What is that? Crazy creatures? Crazy creatures like what? I told you, nigga. Real life monsters are out there. Doesn't matter whether you believe what I'm saying or not. Of course you don't want to believe what I'm saying. You think niggas want to go to bed at night knowing that there's even a small chance that monsters are real? And I ain't talking about were. I said are. There are monsters still out there. This world ain't nothing. like what they told us it was, y'all. It's all lies. Let me see. King David says, be picking them up in person. They will say it's my Fruit Loop, Cinnamon Toast Crunch weed I bought from the dispensary. Got me seeing things. Laugh out loud. Hey, King David, you ain't lying, bruh. Tessayah says, remember in Ezekiel that angels are going to put a mark on the heads of people. So when the angels of punishment come, they will not touch us. This may be what we are witnessing now. Hey, Tessayah, you could very well be right. I'm telling you, y'all want to think this is a game? You can think this is a game all you want. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. I'm telling you. And I really praise the Most High God and Him alone because I feel like He allowed me and several others to get a sneak peek at what was coming. I saw this. That would be August of 2024. I saw like 100 of these orbs, y'all. Negro Mountain, y'all. I will never forget it. I still can't believe it when I think back to that day. Like I'll never forget that day. And of course, nobody thought to break out a camera phone or nothing. We were totally taken aback by what we were seeing. When it's actually going down, I mean, like I said, the sky was filled with these things. I was mesmerized, and so was everybody out there. And now all of this stuff now about these orbs. Look at this right here. This is real. You got some of your high-ranking government officials, y'all. They are now moved. They have moved on to military bases, y'all. Did you know that? Did you know that? So I'm telling you, something is definitely going on out here. And this ain't fake. This ain't AI. This ain't Photoshop. This is real.
For AI. Now, I will say though, a lot of videos are going to come out in the coming years that will be real of crazy creatures, situations, and they will call it AI. AI videos, the psyop of AI videos, is that they can claim a real video is AI. And to
You see that? Just like we all know, they can you can see somebody could film Godzilla on Instagram coming up out of the ocean, and it can really be Leviathan coming up out. You got it on camera and everything. Niggas will say, man, that's AI, man. You see, yeah, they getting everybody so trained with this AI stuff. Everything has a good side and a bad side. Because this world is nothing like what they told us it was, and human beings are nothing like what they told us we were. Nothing is what we thought it was. It's all been lies. But the truth is bursting out of the seams. Bursting out of the seams, y'all. King David says facts at Tessayah, but JC said if you let them, you demonic. If you want Yah mark, JC is a op for real, for real. He hate Yah with a passion. Yes, he does. That's why he's always trying to get you to go in a different way than Yah. JC definitely hates his so-called father. Melissa Israel says, greetings, fam. So blessed to have seen the orbs with my own eyes. UFO emoji. Yeah, this is serious. This is serious, y'all. This is not a game. Shout out to you, Melissa Israel. Hope all is well with you. I'm telling you, y'all. I definitely feel blessed as well. And I feel like the Most High gave me and others who were out there as well. There's multiple people that were out there. And a couple of them are on this channel. Right? Hey, fam. I feel very blessed and very humbled by the fact that the Most High allowed me and others to see all of these things. It was at least 100 of them, y'all. The sky was filled with these things doing all kind of crazy maneuvers. And the whole time while that was going on, you got shooting stars popping off too. Like, I kid you not, this was the wildest heavenly night I seen in the heavens. Like, I've never seen in my life. I saw more activity in the heavens that night than I ever have in my whole entire life of existence. Like, I saw multiple lifetimes worth of existence things going on in the heavens that night that I saw in like one night. It was ridiculous, y'all. Like something right out of a movie.
Against it too.
And we getting ready to finish this video soon, y'all. I'll never forget it, y'all. I'll never forget it, y'all. Let me read these comments, y'all. Tessa, y'all says, at King David, JC is the deceiver that everyone is waiting on. He got them fucked up because they are going to reject the mark that's going to save them. King David says, I told people they using this AI, so when something legit, you can say AI, but people say I'm a fool. Yeah, King David, same here. I was telling somebody that very same thing, and they looked at me like I was insane. King David says, big facts at Tesla. And when they see King David do what he do, don't even have to touch you. He will speak your BK into reality. They will say he Lucifer after he clearly made it known he Yah only. Yep. That's the witchcraft that Christianity has done to us, y'all. It's crazy. Melissa Israel says, remember, one shooting star shot up. Yeah. I remember that, and y'all, I cannot make this up. I'm glad, you know what? I'm glad Melissa Israel is saying something about this because she was there, and there's multiple other people who were there. Some of them are on this channel. I don't know if they're on this live right now, but if you guys and gals or whoever, wherever, if you're not afraid, because some people don't like to be known, you know what I'm saying? If you're not afraid though, you know, because I know it sounds crazy, but we saw what we saw. We all saw it. If you're not afraid, if you would like to corroborate what we all saw, feel free to come in. I think people already know we telling the truth, but the more people that come out that was there, because it was a lot of people there. It was definitely numerous people there that saw it, and people have this channel. They have access to this channel. I don't know how much they watch the videos or not, but people who are on this channel, I watched people subscribe to this channel, just so they can say, hey, when you talk about this stuff, we gonna come on here and we gonna vouch, you know, so niggas don't think that you're making this up. Cause we right here. It was a nice amount of people there. Saw this stuff go down. It was crazy. I never seen nothing like it in my life. Unbelievable. And like I said, imagine all these UFOs and orbs crawling all over the sky. Then it was multiple shooting stars, right? Also, I saw more shooting stars that night than I have in my whole life. And I've seen shooting stars before, but this night I saw multiple shooting stars. And every time in my whole life leading up to that point, when I saw a shooting star, it was always shooting downward. Even that night when I saw all these orbs, all of these shooting stars were shooting downward. And then out of nowhere, amidst all of these orbs and shooting stars, out of nowhere, out of left field, we saw a shooting star, but it shot upwards. Now, I'm telling anybody out there, is there any one of you out there, please help me out. Is there anybody out there that can make sense of this? Because never in my life, and I've seen all throughout my whole life, I probably seen like 11 or 12 shooting stars. And every time I saw 11 to 12 shooting stars, they were always shooting downward. And mind you, this night, total in my life, I've seen like 11, 12 shooting stars. And that's counting the shooting stars that I saw this night with all these orbs. That night, we probably saw like 5 shooting stars that night that was shooting downward. And then we saw like one shoot up. Something like that. It was something right out of a movie, y'all. I cannot make this up. Let me read these comments, y'all. Then we gonna finish this video. Then I really have to go because I got so much stuff I gotta do. I'm drop dead tired. I'm starving like Marvin. I got 1,000,001 things to do. But I had to bring this out because there are thousands of UFOs all over the place right now. Okay? Let me see where we at. King David says it's going to be crazy time, while y'all said it's going to be a few, I mean a small few left on this earth. Yeah. Tessa Yah says, family, let's thank Abba Yah for all he has done to save us. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises to Abba Yah only. Thank you, hallelujah. We got Ash. Ash says, I feel like this is a final warning from Yah, straighten up or else. I believe that too, Ash. I believe that, Ash. We got Melanin Monroe. Melanin Monroe, what's good, sis? Always good to see you. We got much love for you, Melanin Monroe. And I love your name. Shout out to you, Melanin Monroe. May the Most High God smile upon you and your family and keep you safe in these streets. And we appreciate all those wonderful emojis. We love them. King David says 100 at Ash. You're going to see soon. Don't need to see the news. It will be live in front of you. While my channel don't push peace and love, I know the outcome. You will see people go out cartel style. Y'all ain't playing this go round. So what's the point pushing this peace bull crap when I know y'all coming to BK? Don't have time to sugarcoat and warm people up. I'm saying, what's the deal? Hey, King David, man, you speaking all truth, bruh. And I support King David 100%. Ash says, in my dreams, I've seen people in panic mode. Yes. Melanie Monroe says, much love and respect to everyone. Right back at you, Melanie Monroe. Shout out to you. Much love and respect to everybody that's up in this live stream and everybody on the playback, y'all. All right, let's finish this video out. Look at this, y'all. And once again, I feel so amazed, astonished, blessed, humbled that the Most High allowed me to see these things for the first time. And my very first time seeing these things, I saw like 100 of them. Crazy.
And they will call it AI. AI videos, the psyop of AI videos, is that they can claim a real video UFO outside, and lights flew in the window. Like, you could imagine me sleeping like in there, and I heard this strangest metallic sound that sounded like a freaking UFO. I know, how does a UFO have a sound? You know, but I'm just saying, it was a UFO experience without seeing it, but we heard it, and then I was like, you hear that? In the middle of the night, you think no one would be awake. She goes, yeah, what the heck was that? It probably was this freaking thing, some orb flying around. Here it is in slow motion. An orb buzzing around the street. Again, run this video through AI, scan it for AI.
Look at this joint.
I will say though, a lot of videos are going to come out
coming from the top left. Look at that joint.
That will be real, of crazy creatures, situations, and they will call it AI. AI videos, the psyop of AI videos, is that they can claim a real video is AI, and to dissuade against it, to debunk it. This video is freaking real, man. Are we talking dimensional creature here? Talk to Hawaiians. If you want to ask about balls of light flying around, ask a Hawaiian person. They will tell you what's going on in Hawaii. They all know it. It's freaking passed down generation to generation. Stories about this orb, not to mention night marchers, which we have to save for another video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Night marchers? What the hell are night marchers?
Below and follow for more. Now, think about what's about Celeste.
So you can continue to think this is fake. You can continue to play around all you want. Once again, these the same orbs that they see over crop fields, and then all of a sudden crop circle form. These the same orbs you see in the sky that are switching and changing colors. These are a ball of energy that created a physical body, so that way you can have a physical experience on this realm right here. This is what happened. But this is you. And all he's doing is practicing and having fun. That's having fun. That's just enjoying being organic. This is what he's doing. Enjoy being organic. You can see the sparks coming off of the electrical surge that is happening as he is, or he or she is moving up and down the street. Just having fun. That's it. Enjoying
Look at that
and who
jump coming in
they
hot.
truly
Coming
are,
in hot.
and not allowing anyone to manipulate them to be less than who that individual is. And that's what's happening. This is what they are afraid of. They know they cannot stop this at all. They can't even stop you. But it's about programming.
Look at that thing coming in from the top left, y'all.
Get you to stop you. That's the key to the game. You either master your mind in Earth School in this realm, or someone masters your energy for you, which creates a prison, which
Now I told you, I don't agree with everything this guy says, but we don't have to. A lot of stuff he says is true. A lot of stuff he says is true. But some of the stuff I don't agree with. That's why I gave the disclaimer. But this is all facts right here that he's showing right here. This is real. This is not AI.
Master your mind in Earth School.
And letting you know, too, that's basically consciousness, what he's talking about. You got to master your mind. If you won't master your mind, somebody else will. Okay? Consciousness is spiritual. And it's deeper than deep. It ain't no bottom to it.
In this realm, or someone masters your energy for you.
Look at that thing,
stop
though.
This at all. They can't even stop you. But it's about programming beliefs in you.
Look at that joint.
Get you to stop you.
Look at that joint.
That's the key to the game. You either master your mind
going
in
nice
Earth
and
School
slow. Look at that
in
joint.
this realm, or someone masters your energy for you, which creates a prison, which you experience, aka death. And death is of the mind, right? Not of the body. Abundance and gratitude to all.
Hey, now I'm about to let y'all go. I was gonna have some scriptures I wanted to read, but it's getting so late, and I got a million things to do. Look at this, y'all. Let me read some of these comments. Tesla y'all says at King David, ain't no more games being played. We in the real now. Hell yeah. No more practice. This is not preseason. It's not practice. This is the playoffs now. It's serious. In the playoffs, they'll say win or go home. In the real world, we say serve the Most High or die, because that's what's going to happen. Melissa Israel says, and you always knew you needed to go to. Dang. Hey, yo. I'm telling you right now, fam. I ain't gonna lie, yo. And Melissa Israel, just me thinking about that right now. Everybody out there, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not lying, fam. Just me thinking about that right now. I get overcome with emotion. I get very overcome with emotion. Because I never even would have knew about Negro Mountain if my mother wouldn't have got gravely ill and passed away. She had to get whisked immediately from Washington, D.C. And they helicoptered her. That's how you knew this shit was. They whisked her from D.C. to Pittsburgh. So, you know, the helicopter, they can get to Pennsylvania from D.C. way quicker than we can, driving. I mean, you know, niggas had to go to work and do all kind of other shit we had going on as well. So, you know, niggas had to wait till niggas can saddle the horses, which we did as quick as we could. Multiple cars, niggas saddled up from D.C. to Pittsburgh. And on the way to Pittsburgh, while our lives were being ripped apart, I looked out the window and I did see that sign It said Negro Mountain. And even though my world was being destroyed, I saw that. And being as though I'm a nigga, I couldn't digest it at that moment. I mean, I'm thinking about my mother at this point. But in the midst of times, even though while we up here thinking about Ma Dukes, she's in and out, all kind of stuff going on. One of the moments I told everybody, I said, hey, y'all, on the way coming up here, I saw a sign. That sign said Negro Mountain. They was like, what? They was like, what? What, nigga? Nigga, you tripping. Man, what? They was like, nigga, you just want to be a revolutionary, black revolutionary. You gonna turn something into some Negro something. I said, man, I am not making this up, y'all. So I can't remember exactly who it was. One of my niggas going back down the road. I got a text from a family member. I can't remember who it was. They was like, hey, yeah, hey, bruh. Hey, we see it. We see the sign say Negro Mountain. I said, see, I told you. It's not just because I'm some so-called black revolutionary. But my whole point in telling y'all that story, if my mother doesn't get whisked away from Washington, D.C. up to Pennsylvania, I don't have any reason to go to Pennsylvania. I ain't got no reason to go to Negro Mountain. I would not have went up there. And that's how I found out about Negro Mountain. Now, of course, we went up. I want to say we went up on I want to say that was early Saturday morning? That was either a late Friday night or early Saturday morning. We went to Pittsburgh. And my mother had passed away by Monday morning, early Monday morning, when most people would be getting ready, getting dressed to go to work. We making the drive back to DC because my mother passed away. So I remember that's how we started. Monday morning. Hell of a way to start the week. Everybody else going to work. We coming back to DC. That was the quietest ride I ever had in my life. I don't think nobody said a word. We had multiple cars going up there, so I know in the car I was in, I don't think anybody said a word. I mean, maybe to pull over for bathroom or something like that, I don't know, but it wasn't no talking. And I knew that day going back to DC, and I didn't know why, but I was like, you know what? I have to come back to Pennsylvania. Now I know part of it was, I guess those mountains, being around those mountains that day did something to me. It did something to me. That trip going up there to those mountains when my mother was fighting for her life. That trip, those mountains specifically, did something to me. And it called me basically when I was riding through all those mountains and stuff. I mean, I couldn't enjoy it, but I couldn't help but see it because I'm looking out the window. Ain't nobody talking. So I couldn't help but see nothing but mountains. That mountain shit did something to me. Seriously. And I always knew that I had to come back. I would come back. I didn't know when. And it was 9 years, almost 10 years later before I came back. And as soon as I decided to come back, and I always knew that I would return, as soon as I decided to go back to Pennsylvania, and I said, you know what? I'm going to check out this place called Negro Mountain that I could not believe existed up here. And I knew that back then when I saw that was Negro Mountain, I knew that mountain belonged to niggas. That's our shit. Whether we was enslaved up there or not, that's still our shit because you enslaved us on our own land. So either way, I knew riding through those mountains and that sign said Negro Mountain, I knew this was a place. I just looked out there in the field and I could see and feel the niggas who used to be out there. You know what I'm saying? The ancient ones. And I always knew that I would go back. And I mean, just go figure though. The very moment that I go back to that state, the Most High God allows me to see like 100 or so orbs along with shooting stars. And then we saw a daggone shooting star shooting upwards. I ain't never heard of no shooting star shooting upwards. I never seen a shooting star. Again, Melissa Israel says, and you always knew you needed to go to Negro Mountain someday. And when you finally did, I'm telling y'all, that makes me, I get real revved up when I think about that. When you finally did, y'all showed you all the orbs and shooting stars. The mountains are important. Yes, they are. Tessa Yah says, I just saw 444, Isaiah 444. We are the seed of Jacob. Yes, the Most High always talking through them numbers, ain't he? Hey, family, do me a solid one right now. If you are in here right now and you have not hit the like button, family, hit that like button and don't leave without hitting it. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And if you just now coming in here, because it says we got 20 people in here. 20 people ain't saying nothing though. But at least you can do is hit the like button if you in here. And subscribe to the channel. And this is a serious business right here we'll be talking about. Melissa Israel says, I know this awakening and gathering is true. Only y'all knew why he was bringing us together. I'm from Negro Mountain. My father is buried there. All praises to Yah alone. Yeah, and look, what are the freaking chances? You can't make none of this crap up. You cannot make none of this stuff up. All I can do is say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hey, family, hit the like button. It's not that hard, y'all. And it's, you know, it's free to hit the like button, right? King David says, fall. Hey, King David, I think everybody can relate to that one. Melanie Monroe says, I definitely confirmation. You see that? Do y'all see that? We get a lot of confirmation over here, and we get it in all different kinds of ways. We get sound confirmation, number confirmation. We get messages and numbers. Just the fact that we know that these things are real and it's not fake. So when something actually pop off, we not going to be caught off guard like a lot of people are. All praises to the Most High God and him alone. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, I'm getting ready to let y'all get up out of here. If anybody would like to email me, or you need to email me for whatever reason, my email is in the video description. I'm going to put it in there. And right now, it's in the live chat. Once this video uploads, I will make sure my email is in the video description and the comment section. Okay? Also, if anybody, the Most High, puts it on your heart to donate to the channel, the Cash App will be there as well. And also, you can just share this video somewhere out there. You don't have to hit Cash App. You don't have to hit the like button. You might not want to subscribe. Just share the video then, anonymously. Okay? I don't want y'all to be scared when you see these things going on. I don't want you to think it's all AI either, because it's not. There are things out there. And there are people who are witnessing these things, and they'll always say that they're making it up. They don't want you to know what's going on. But I do. And the brothers and sisters want you to know what's going on too. That's why we come together, and we do these lives. All praises to the Most High God and him alone. King David says, Tob X, strength emoji. That's right. Tob X to you, King David, and Tob X to you all. Much love and respect to everybody out there. Y'all stay safe. Most High willing, I will see y'all on the next live on Friday evening. Most High willing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. On the way to 10,000 subscribers. And every subscriber matters because that means that the message of Old Testament only will be growing more and more. And what better message to get out there to the world to help wrap this thing up? Turn to the Most High God while you still have time. I'm your brother, Mr. Real Talk, on the road to 10K subscribers, aka 10,000 family members, because the so-called subscribers over here are not subscribers. You niggas are my family, and that's why we go live like we do. That's why we get long-winded sometimes like we do, because we all be happy to see each other and we got things to talk about. Tessa says, Tarvex family. Ash says, thank you, brother. Take care. Thank you all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.